Hello, I'm Sandra Viktorova. Thank you so much for joining us. Memorial Day weekend is the unofficial start of summer, and it's also a time meant to reflect on those who gave their lives while serving our country. Today, we begin with the challenges facing Florida veterans. More than 1.4 million former service members call the Sunshine State home. That is the second highest veteran population in the country, according to the Department of Veteran Affairs. And just like the rest of the country, vets here struggle with unemployment, mental health conditions, and homelessness after their tour of duty. The VA reports that there are over 2,300 homeless veterans in Florida. As WGCU's Jennifer Crawford explains, the nonprofit Warrior Homes in Collier County is tackling that issue by trying to make sure every veteran has a roof over their head.
33-year-old Janice Alonso follows her two girls up the stairs to the second floor, grateful to come home to a place of their own.
It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, so they get their own bathroom.
The Air Force veteran and her two daughters, ages 6 and 10, moved in May 1st after experiencing a sudden need for safe, affordable housing in Naples.
I just walked around and I sat right here and I just started crying. I couldn't believe that this is my home. This is mine, and my kids have a space and they have their own bed, their own room.
The apartment was fully furnished down to the tiniest detail by Warrior Homes of Collier County.
I believe from the grace of God, they were here to help people like me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have an apartment.
Theirs is one of 10 apartments at the Warrior Homes Delta Housing Complex, which provides long-term supportive housing at a lower cost for veterans at all stages of life.
Bill was homeless in Collier County for 10 years. He was homeless. Right, Bill?
Yes, sir.
He's a Navy veteran, and Bill came here about 2 years ago.
I think so, yes, sir.
And was housed and is doing very well.
Delta is one of 6 properties housing veterans in need, like Shiv Mangra, a former Marine once proudly serving overseas, now facing his greatest adversary on the home front.
I was battling depression. Substance abuse.
On the brink of homelessness, Mangro says Warrior Homes and the treatment programs helped him find what he had lost.
They've helped me regain my dignity as a human being.
Army veteran Del Mullen of Naples is the founder and president of Warrior Homes of Collier County.
We're here to help, and you shouldn't feel guilty. You serve this nation. You put your life on the line. At least we can do as a community is being able to give you a hand up, provide you the clean, safe place to live.
For Mullen, each veteran housed eases a deep heartache he feels to his core.
It really broke my heart when I found that there are veterans that served our nation, that are current war veterans that served our nation as well, that are sleeping on the streets. And being a veteran myself, I just couldn't accept that. And so we decided to do something about it, and that was to start creating housing for veterans that live in our county.
Since the first house opened in 2020, the nonprofit has acquired 5 more properties and housed 85 veterans, thanks to countless volunteers, community partners, and about $10 million in donations coming from the private sector.
Bit by bit, dollar by dollar, these really dedicated members of our community have helped ensure that we're at what they call functional zero for homelessness among veterans in Collier County. Anyone who wants a home can have one, thanks to this group. So it's pretty incredible.
Mullen says Judge Janice Martin played a pivotal role in creating Warrior Homes by shining a light on homeless veterans and their need for stable housing as they wound through the judicial system. The daughter of JAG officer and longtime Collier County Judge Lawrence Martin, she recently purchased a brick paver in her late father's memory. It was installed here at the Delta Patriot Garden. Martin is one of about 90 veterans being commemorated in a special ceremony this weekend.
This is a memorial brick, and this is in memorial to Sergeant First Class Gary Vasquez.
A tangible reminder to never forget those who served our country and remember those still in need of support from the nation they once served. I'm Jennifer Crawford, reporting from Naples for WGCU News.
Thanks for watching. We've got more great content for you, from news to the arts to the environment. So be sure to like and subscribe to WGCU's YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms for the stories that matter to you.